What's up, Bird Gang? This is your boy Bright Wolf of Eagles Real Talk, and the season finale has just wrapped up. Yes, the Eagles took a 51-26 loss, but I'm here to tell you, it's not that big of a deal. But before I do, make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. I'm about 100 away from 1,000 subscribers, my first goal, and I would love for you to join the ERT family. So make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, a comment on this video. Let's get straight into it. So, the Eagles lost today 51-26. Yeah, it looks terrible. It looks really bad. We lost at the Link. It was the most points the Cowboys have ever scored at home against us. So, yeah, it looks terrible, but I'm here to tell you why it didn't mean much. But before I get into it, let's salute and congratulate number 6, the Slim Reaper, for becoming the Eagles' new rookie leader in receiving yards. I knew he could do it. You all knew he could do it, and he made it happen today. And who knows, if he didn't get pulled from the game, he could have went for 100 plus and got over 1,000 yards this year. But that's either here nor there. He got the rookie record. They pulled him pretty much right away. I think they only played him just to go in there and get the record. And you know what? He accomplished it, and I was very proud of him. You know, he stayed healthy all year. Everybody said he was too small. Everybody said, you know, he couldn't do this, he couldn't do that. And he's done it all year. And now he's probably going to become the best Eagles wide receiver in our history. And I can't wait to see this guy play 10 plus years in midnight green. Also, we got one. And I'm talking about a kick returner. Huntley, he's been on the practice squad all year. He's never got an opportunity to play. And guess what? Today was the day he got to showcase his speed, his burst, and he came out there and averaged 28 yards per attempt on kick returns. Let me tell you what. I would have loved for Jalen Reagor to even get half of that. It seems like Jalen Reagor gets maybe 3 or 4 yards per attempt on those returns. So I think what they need to do is they need to elevate this guy for the playoffs, make him a special teams, specialist, have him out there, getting all the kick returns, because he has a different type of speed that Jalen Reagor just doesn't have. And we all can see it. We even lined up Jalen Reagor in the backfield. He just has no burst. Don't get me wrong. I really want this kid to succeed, but at this point, it's getting hard to watch. He just doesn't have that extra burst. He has no explosion. So with that said, we have to move up Huntley for the playoffs. We have to get that extra, in our special teams lineup, and he's going to provide that. He also did pretty good running the ball as well. So I wouldn't mind bringing him up for the playoffs and letting him, do what he can in the special teams department. Okay, now let's talk on the game just for a minute. Not much to talk about, so let's get into it. And I'm going to start off with the Dallas Cowboys are frauds. And let me tell you why. That first half, our offense and our defense was playing toe-to-toe with them. And aren't they, top offense, one of the top offenses in the league, top defensive lines in the league? Our backup offensive line, third string guys, were creating holes and having Huntley and Gainwell run through. Gainwell had a pretty good game, by the way. Let me bring up the stats on Gainwell. Gainwell ran for 78 yards on 12 attempts and scored a touchdown. So our offense was rolling that first half. And you know what? That's all we can ask for in a game like this. You can't expect the backups, a third string, and the practice squad guys who haven't even played a lick of football really all year to go in there and compete with a team like the Dallas Cowboys, who are headed to the playoffs. They're a pretty solid team, but they're frauds. But we exposed them in that first half, in my opinion. And bottom line, the coaching staff, I thought, did a solid job. All you can really ask for is your backups to go in there and compete, and that's what they did the first half. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect them to play a full game with the Cowboys. The Cowboys, Van Der Esch he played up until the last minutes of the game pretty much. They had starters in that, have been playing major minutes all year, have been playing a lot of snaps, and you can't expect our backup and our practice squad guys who literally don't even know some of the plays and who are all confused in the back half of the secondary. You can't expect those guys to go toe to toe with Amari Cooper Cooper and, Dak, CeeDee Lamb. They have some nice players over there. You can't expect our backups to go toe-to-toe with them all game. And you know what? They showed me enough that first half to let me know that this coach, Nick Sirianni, he got into the minds of these guys and really got them going and got them ready to play this game. So you can't expect them to play a full game and beat this team. But like I said, I think they did enough the first half to not kill any momentum. Listen, guys, listen. The starters on the Eagles were on the sidelines the whole game. Yeah, they were keeping up with the game and hoping that these guys, come out of the game healthy and play well. But they were just on the sidelines joking, man. They already know this game is just nothing. It meant nothing as far as the standings and this and that. Yeah, could we have moved up to the 6th spot? Yeah, we could still move up. That still could happen. So trust me, these starters, they haven't lost a lick of their momentum. Jalen has gotten even more healthy by sitting this game out. And trust me, I would have loved for us to play our starters. I really would have loved to finish this game finish this year on a 5-game win streak and, beat these Dallas Cowboys at home. But that just wasn't the case. So we have to go and trust our coaching staff. And I think the coaching staff provided us enough that first half to say, hey, yeah, we may not win this game, and we know that, but we're going to come out, we're going to fight, we're going to compete, and we're going to show that our game plan, even with backups, can compete with this team. And that's what they did. They showed me enough. So, I think the main negative about this game is Tyree Jackson possibly hurting his knee and possibly being out for the playoffs. He came down and it was a non-contact injury. He grabbed his knee immediately when he was walking off the sideline. He threw his helmet down. And if you watch enough football, you know what that usually means. I hope not. I'm praying it's just a knee, sprain, whatever, something that, he could possibly come back in a week or two, because I feel like the Eagles, but despite this loss, I literally feel like it means nothing. We're going to go in next week. We're going to beat a Tampa Bay team that has no Fournette, who killed us the first game. No Godwin, no Antonio Brown. I'm ready for the playoffs. We got a Darius Slay and the boys got to rest this week. Jalen got to rest that ankle. Devontae got to go in there and, get his rookie record. I still feel like the momentum is still rolling. And this next week, you guys are all going to see the Cowboys, like I said, are frauds. And they're probably going to lose to the Cardinals. They're going to be riding off of some fake momentum, like they beat us full strength, or they, like they did something great this game. Dak was in there doing pump fists and he was acting like, he was Joe Montana tonight. Okay, do that next week against the Cardinals. But I'm not even going to talk about the Cowboys that much, because it's really not about them. Tonight was about the Eagles, Devontae Smith getting his record, Jason Kelce keeping his streak going, and we did that. So now we got to see where the chips fall, and I'm thinking we're gonna still fall in the sixth seed. I just have a feeling, but we'll see going into this next week. Tomorrow we got a bunch of games to keep our eye on, so let's just keep an eye on the games tomorrow, see where we end up, but trust me, this did not ruin any momentum. Don't get down on this team after this blowout loss to the Cowboys. This meant nothing in the grand scheme. So with that said, I'm Bry Wolf. I'm still very excited. I cannot wait for these playoffs. I cannot wait to see who we play. I'm going to be posting videos all throughout this next week, so make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already and get down with ERT. And yeah, let's ride into the playoffs and see what we got, man. This has been a fun season. It's been a roller coaster, and it's only right that we go on a playoff run. So with that said, I'm Bry Wolf. Go Birds, and keep it real always.